Hello, welcome to another video, and you have to excuse my voice. It's it's just growling on like Billy Ho Gung Ho Billy Smart Circus. I've got voice is not going too well. But we have news about the Intellivision Amico, and there's a new gameplay trailer that's been released today. My voice sounds like I've been smoking like 100 cigarettes today, and I've never even smoked in my life. Anyway, in our challenging quest to try and stay as positive as possible during the most difficult time in the world, we hope our newest 3-minute gameplay trailer and upcoming VIP announcement add a little excitement and joy to your day. Thank you for your incredible enthusiasm and support as we all try to stay safe and continue to face the challenges ahead. We know that as a community, as people, we will overcome and flourish again. And I should have got sort of like a simulator to do my voice instead of speaking, but anyway. So they've announced I knew there was a gameplay trailer coming, but I didn't know there was news about a VIP edition. I've already pre-ordered the Founders Edition, and they say about what's on offer today that on the 31st of March there's going to be a limited edition VIP Amico system that you can pre-order. In anticipation of the Intellivision Amico family entertainment system launching later this year, Intellivision today announced a new gameplay trailer now available. Showcasing 23 games, nearly half of which have never been seen, the trailer offers enthusiasts a sneak peek at the reimagined favourites and groundbreaking original games that will be featured on Intellivision's newest system, Amico, launching 10th of October. Following a sold-out Founders Edition program launched in January and selling out within hours, Intellivision is excited to announce a limited VIP edition pre-order program for the highly anticipated Amico. So on March 31st, fans who take advantage of the pre-order will gain access to the Graphite Black and Glacier White consoles for the first time, as well as a second chance to secure the vintage wood grain model. That's the one I've gone for with the Founders Edition. Included in the VIP edition program are a $25 RFID Amico Digital Game Store gift card. There was a $50 one with the Founders one in January. A 25% off on online merchandise store discount code, a lenticular Running Man trading card signed by Tommy Tallarico, and 3 digital video game soundtrack albums, including Earthworm Jim Anthology. With a refundable $100 deposit, the pre-order bundle is $249 for Graphite Black or Glacier White and $279 for the Vintage Wood Grain. Subscribe mailing list followers, so you've got to get on the mailing list, will receive an email on Tuesday, March 31st at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time. And I never know what time that sort of equates to in UK. I thought that Pacific time was like 8 hours ahead or behind, however it is. So basically it would be 6 PM UK time on the same day. And it seems to be, well, the trailer that was released at 10 AM Pacific time. I keep saying specific time, like, what's the name in Family Guy, Brian's girlfriend. But yeah, 10 AM Pacific time. It seems to have been released at 5 PM today, GMT. I've no idea. I need to look these things up. Anyway, do get onto the mailing list if you're not already on. So we'll have a look through the trailer, and I'm going to mute it basically because the sound that's in the background, I'm going to end up sort of going back and forth as well during the video. Well, not forth, because there's no point going forth, because then I'll be skipping things, but I'll go back to some things because a lot of the time it all whizzes by very fast. But yeah, there's music behind it in the background, which if I play it, there might be a copyright claim, but even less than that, even when they're turned down, it kind of drowns your voice out from time to time because it really ramps up the volume, even though, you know what I mean, it's just loud. So this first one is like a sort of, I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I'm guessing that's a family multiplayer game of some sort. There you go, sort of hack the safe in the embassy, try that in Trump's house and see where you get. I thought that was like a sort of car game at one point, but as I realised it's part of the safe game. There's a pool game there, and this is like a sort of Micro Machine style game. It looks pretty cool. So imagine that it sort of uses the disc controller on your controller system. Yeah, it does look pretty smart. Shark. I'm guessing some of these games are like, yeah, we know Moon Patrol is, but some of these games are versions of ones from the past, and this seems to be you being a shark eating everything. And then this is some sort of tossing game where you have to toss a lot and the biggest tosser wins. Pardon the expression. There's a breakout game we've seen before, and there's Astro Smash with the 2-player action. And there's another sort of racing game there, which not quite as defined as the Micro Machines game. There's like a combat style game that we used to have on the Atari 2600 back in the day. Bit more explosive, obviously. It's like a Bomberman game, and this is like a Pong, like a modern Pong cross / Breakout / Arkanoid. So Arkanoid's like Breakout, but you can shoot things and so on. It's like a mishmash of lots of different things, really. Multi-battle. The next one, I'll just go back to that, and I'll just sort of pause it a second. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Listen closely, and then you're recording. So I'm not quite sure what you have to record, because I don't know. I mean, yeah, some of these whiz by way too fast. We need more information on those. But anyway, I like this one. This is like a sort of missile command style game, and then we have a racing. Well, not a racing game, but like a jumping game basically, where you play like Evil Knievel. No doubt for maximum points. And that's, I will whiz this sort of back a couple of times. That's the dice toss game, where you actually use controller. We've seen it before in a demo, but you actually use controller to actually toss the dice onto the screen, so that's pretty smart. And then we have it's like a downhill skier sports event game, and that does look pretty damn cool. I'm really looking forward to playing that one. I think, especially because we've got a lot of footage of that on here, I think that's going to be a flagship title. But obviously a lot of family stuff going on there, guessing games, and this is like obviously a modern asteroid style game. And then we've got like a sort of Dungeons and Dragons style game, where I just flick back to that. It's like I love the sort of HD graphics of it all, very well defined. That's lovely. And then we got Moon Patrol, the sort of modern version of Moon Patrol, and that does look really smart indeed. And last but not least, we've got Night Stalker there, which we've seen a bit of before, and that does look smart. And VIP orders coming March 31st, and more information, sign up at the IntellivisionAmico.com website. So I'll put a link to that in the video description. And there you go. You never know whether that might actually be the only new console release this year, given everything else that's going on at the moment, which you can't even name in a video. I'm not going to name it. You know what I'm talking about. It's just making everyone feel ugh. And yeah, it's in more ways than one. All the cinemas have shut, all the bars are being closed or advised to close, and so yeah, everywhere's closed, and basically everywhere's becoming a very quiet place, which is ironic really, because the one film that's supposed to be coming out this coming week, so Thursday this week, was A Quiet Place Part 2, hence why the first film was on Channel 4 on Saturday night just gone. But that's been delayed indefinitely, and as pretty much everything else has. There probably were some films due out this coming Friday. They'll have been put on the back burner, because basically today they've announced that, well, View have shut, Odeon have shut, Cineworld have shut, they're all shut. But they're all shutting ahead of being forced to shut, and some of them, if they were forced to shut, they would get their insurance covering them. Not all of them would, but some of them would. So it's a grim time for them that, they're having to shut, and there will be some businesses that won't even open again, which is just a tragedy. But as I say, stay safe, and let's look forward to the Amico. And as I say, this could be the only, I laugh in incredulity, this could be the only console coming out, because the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are due out later this year. But who knows where the production schedules are up to these days. Everything's changing on a daily basis. So it could even be that, like a lot of films, and especially like the Euro Championship, everything's being delayed from 2020 to 2021. So yeah, it's all gone a little bit mad. Anyway, please like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get all the notifications. And don't panic buy for the shops, for flipping sake. Don't panic buy. Just let everyone get what they need. Don't take 300 blipping loo rolls. You don't need loo rolls. If you want a lot of loo rolls, buy Lou Rolls, the CD by the late musician. I'm sure his estate will be very, very pleased at that. But yeah, just buy the toilet roll you need and the kitchen towel you need and the other bits and pieces that you need. Don't suddenly buy like tons of everything, although thankfully shops are limiting stuff. Anyway, here endeth the lecture, and cue Genesis.